Driving home from swimming lessons, you give your 5-year-old a snack. How many of us have done that? For little Imogen, it was a cocktail Frankfurt, and she choked. But a simple device small enough to carry in your handbag could have saved her. Tonight, her brave parents want you to hear Imogen's story.
On their busy dairy farm in the New South Wales Central West, life for Sam and Bill has become painfully quiet.
We're lost for words at the moment.
It's like the world's fallen silent. She was our little princess.
The bus go up and down, up, down, up, down. Up.
Imogen Lennon was 5 years old, excited to start school.
Oh, this is Imogen.
This would have been her school bag. And the little cute runners that will never have her little feet in them.
These become precious memories now, don't they?
They are, but we have actually decided that we're going to donate them to the school.
Sam had no idea this would be the last time she'd film her daughter at swimming lessons on a Monday afternoon before a quick stop at the supermarket on the way home.
Every time, you go to do the grocery shopping, we get cocktail Frankfurts. We were only a few minutes from home and she started choking in the back of the car and...
Half a cocktail Frankfurt was stuck in little Imogen's throat.
How did you know she was choking?
Because she sung out "Mum," and then she made this horrible gurgling sound, and then when I looked back her lips were turning blue, and I immediately pulled over and tried everything to try and get it out.
Was she saying anything to you?
Just "Mum," and she was scared. I was scared for her.
Sam's a trained first aid officer.
I've done St John Ambulance, first aid for the Rural Fire Service in the past. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing.
Sam brought Imogen here to Canandra's Hospital, frantically calling for help. But being a country town, there was no doctor on site, only 2 nurses and a cleaner, who all pitched in to try and save her little girl.
They did start doing CPR. I was even helping do CPR on my own child, which was really confronting. But as a mum, you'll do anything in the hope that you can save your child's life.
Bill rushed to his daughter's side.
It can't be happening. I thought I was dreaming. I thought it was a nightmare.
Hey, Mommy.
Choking is the second largest cause of accidental death in Australian children under 14.
But then to find out that there's a product available that potentially could have saved her life, that no one knew about, that does make me angry.
Simon Gould has studied choking for 35 years. The former paramedic now spends his days teaching resuscitation to medical professionals.
I know the terror in a patient's eyes looking at you who can't breathe, and they're relying on you to clear that obstruction very quickly.
He demonstrates simple first aid for choking, starting with back blows.
They should always be done in a head-down position so that when the choking is relieved and the person takes a big breath, they don't suck it back down again. All we need to do is use the ball of our hand in the centre between the shoulder blades, straight down, forceful blows, 3 or 4 sharp blows, and watch for the appearance of the object that comes out. If that fails, then we move on to what's called chest thrusts.
That's where Simon claims first aid isn't effective for severe obstructions.
There is a gap between the time it takes for emergency services to come and the effectiveness of current first aid measures in severe obstructions. So we say after the failure of first aid, then you go for LIFAC.
The airway clearance device was approved in Australia 6 years ago.
This is one of the most common choking elements that we have with kids, with toddlers.
A bouncy ball.
This is a 20mm bouncy ball. So I'm going to force this bouncy ball down his airway. I'll slide it down, make sure it's sealed over the patient's face. I'll grab hold of this plunger, I'll push down and then immediately pull back up again. There it is.
The LifeVac has saved 735 lives worldwide, including 449 children. What do health authorities here in Australia think about it?
This is classed as a Class 1 low-risk medical device by the TGA, and they're supportive of the device because it's now listed on the ARTG, the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods, as a Class 1 medical device.
Why don't we know about this?
I think there's a bit of a blind faith that first aid measures will always work. And considering we only have a very short space of time, we can't muck around and just keep trying the same things over and over again and failing.
If there is something out there that we can have in our first aid kits, in our homes, our handbags, our cars, we need to have that.
So they don't feel the pain we're going through right now.
God, it's a reminder for all of us, isn't it?
Make sure you do cut the food up for your children so that you lessen that risk, and just always encourage them to chew more. If we can save one other family from having to feel this absolute heartbreaking pain, we've done Imogen proud as her parents.
They've done Imogen so proud. I just want to go home and hug my kids. Well, right now you might be doing what I did, jumping online to order one. I was directed to an American site which doesn't deliver to Australia, so we've put the correct details on our homepage.